Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Uh, Basically, this is just an update of this collage, this watercolor paper towel collage that I have been working on lately. I know I did a video here, oh, I don't know, a week or two or so ago, maybe. I don't really know. To kind of show the start of this watercolor paper towel collage. Anyway, I mean, all I'm doing literally is just taking pieces of used watercolor paper towel, from dabbing up excess water control, excess water for water control, or um, um, damn it, now I forget what it's freaking called at the moment, but like lifting techniques where, you use a piece of paper towel on your wet canvas paper, whatever, to absorb some of the color off of your paper, uh, dabbing the water out of your brush, controlling the excess water flowing down your paper if you've got it up at a slope, your surface. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. I mean, it's just literally just pieces of watercolor paper. And like, some of it's a little flimsier than, like, this is a different brand. I don't know how well you can see that. Yeah. This is a different brand than this. So they're like, this is super thin and this is, comparatively speaking, really thick. So like when I'm putting this, when it's covered with glue and I'm putting it down on the gessoed board, this tears really easily, where this one actually stands up to a little bit of abuse with, some glue and it being wet. This actually kind of, so to speak, holds up pretty damn good. So, like, I'm just gonna, a little bit of glue on the surface first. Kind of try to match directions or anything, of lines or whatever direction those lines are going in, whatever shape they're creating or whatever. I kind of sort of try to match that. Like, and I keep every little teeny speck, I mean, because I might be able to use that speck to fill in a hole, or whatever. Uh, I mean, because it works pretty well. But yeah, if I get just a little hole or whatever, I can use that little speck of piece of paper towel to fill that little speck of a hole. But I typically try to match the shapes. I guess you can't even really call this a talking head video because there's no head for you to see. Hi, I'm in here somewhere. But yeah, just trying to kind of match the shapes a little bit. It's not like you actually have to, obviously. This is your thing, do what you want. But it kind of, it does help if you kind of match the positive shape to the negative shape that you would be gluing that down to. And of course, apply a little bit of glue onto your canvas. In my case, the Mod Podge. No sponsors, no affiliate links or nothing like that. My channel's too small for all of that stuff, so don't worry, I'm not even going to bother. My last video, I said I was going to try if I could remember to put links or whatever, product links down in the description, and I totally forgot. So that was never meant to happen anyway, I guess. Kind of feeling these little speckles I've got going here, so let's throw some up in this little corner over here. See what that will look like, if anything at all. Will that look good? I think I'm digging that, but I think it may also need another layer because it's a little on the light color there, little too light blue. So I'm pretty sure that little piece of paper that I just put down is a very watered down phthalo blue. Where this scrap right here, I'm pretty sure that is an ultramarine blue. Could be a cyan, not cyan specifically. Cobalt. Could be a cobalt, but I doubt it. My primary palette I've been using lately is ultramarine, not cobalt. So let's go over here. So put your glue down first, and put your paper. Whatever you're using, whatever you're collaging. And if you want wrinkles, I say, because they can be used to great effect, put your little, scraps of paper or whatever down dry onto the wet glue, and then wet over that, and you'll get, little wrinkles coming up, because you're pushing the little piece of paper around with whatever your applicator is, your foam brush, your bristled brush, whatever. So you're literally pushing the paper around and it's creating wrinkles under it. But if you want it to be cleaner, and not look so wrinkly, then you can wet your substrate, your surface, your canvas, whatever you're using, with the glue first, and then also wet your scrap piece of paper according to the instructions here on this bottle, and that will help prevent it from wrinkling up. I haven't tried that yet because I want the wrinkles, so I'm putting it for the most part onto my substrate wet, but you don't have to. Obviously, it'd be your work, You do you, however you choose to do. I'm going to add some of this louder ultramarine blue over here. Pretty sure it's an ultramarine. I could be wrong. It's fine. It don't matter. Put some of that over here. Don't be afraid to overlap pieces, scraps of paper or whatever, if you feel like overlapping a scrap of paper or have to. So, but, a few little tips and tricks, I don't know if those are tips or tricks or whatever, but just an update, pretty much. But hey, y'all, thank you for coming back to the studio. Y'all have a great day. Yeah, there, I'm pointing at you people. Anyway,